bull sale.
Well, yeah, that's probably about the only positive I sort of hear people saying about, and it's been good to see the breeder getting good returns for beef at the moment. But yeah, that unfortunately for us, we sold our cows last winter and we haven't sort of really had anything to sell. So yeah, that's right, Rob, our bull sale will be the first time we've had to sort of have some cattle to sell. So hopefully, we're a wee bit concerned that there's a lot of cows down around the area, so we've been trying to canvass around a few other areas and try and hopefully we'll have a few people that have made a bit of money out of this strong beef market, and yeah, be interested in buying a few bulls. Yeah.
Well, you can't say that they've been pampered when you look at what they're grazing on.
Well, no, you sort of got to try and do the best you can, but it's one thing that I think, certainly one of our ideals is that, we run a true commercial operation with high sheep numbers here, and all the cattle have to compete, normally with the sheep, and yeah, that's right. As you can see, we've been out with the bulls. Certainly, being tested, they were lighter at weaning, and yeah, they sort of had a bit of a reprieve when we got the January rain, but now she's, we certainly would have them on a lot better tucker normally than what they are coming up to the bull sale, that's for sure. So, yeah.
Rick, tell me about your red oak beef, because that's a little off farm activity.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a follow-on thing, Rob, from, we had a lease block where we finished a lot of steers up in Hanmer a few years ago, and we sort of sold one farm and bought a couple more. We sort of had a bit of a restructure, and we, decided to, we've had a good family association with Harris Meats in Cheviot, known the boys there for a number of years, and we decided that, we've got our pure New Zealand bloodlines have featured strongly in the stake of origins over the years, and that meat is, particularly sort of tender. It's got a good amount of intramuscular fat and a nice deep red colour, which is tenderness. That's what the game's about. So we followed on, and we've decided to market our own brand, and we've sort of really just in the initial stages the last 12 months or so, and that's been working pretty well. We've had a great response and been to a few, the Christchurch show and the Christchurch food show just recently, and yeah, we're sort of selling a wee few, trying to get it into a couple of smaller supermarkets around Christchurch at the moment, so it's been good.
The people can buy it online?
That's right, yeah, Red Oak Premium Angus website, and for us, we just sort of focused on the cuts that are most commonly used. When you're killing beast, everyone wants a steak or different parts, but we sort of wanted to get, we've got to get rid of the whole beast, so we've sort of got about 20 kilo boxes, and it's a breakdown of sort of your steaks, schnitzel, beef schnitzel, a couple of roasts, and then we've got gourmet tomato and basil sausages that have been award winners for Harris Meats, and also some really good burger patties and mince. So that's the sort of breakdown, and it's about 50% sort of primal red meat and 50% sausages and mince and patties. So yeah, we just sort of sell it on a per kilo basis, and it's delivered around the South Island at this stage, and yeah, no, it seems to be working all right. So.
Now, Rick, this is the red oak beef lot, so everything is traceable.
Yeah, well, as you can see, it's labelled on the box here that we've got like the tag number of the animal. We know how they're bred, we know how they're being fed, and they go through Harris Meats, and they're boxed in a package, and you'll see the assortment from the different types of steak, the sausages, patties. It's all in there. It's the same breakdown every box, and yeah, no, it's quite good. We can follow sire lines through, or different.
People really want to know what animal it came off, because it is obviously the same animal.
It seems to be, the most interesting thing. Sort of, people want to know the story, and that they're interested in, questions that we've been asked at some of these food shows. They want to know what the sausage casings are and everything. They want to know, you know, how they're bred, where they run, and that people are pretty interested in, you know, what they're getting with their food, or, you know, it doesn't, you know, it's not organic, but it's pretty, you know, grass-fed, naturally run. I mean, you know, so
Nothing nicer than that.
well, yeah, it seems to be, you know, people are enjoying it, so we haven't had a single complaint about anything really yet. So yeah, so must be doing all right.